An affordable housing project under construction in Marin County. It sparked some fierce opposition. Critics saying the project in Marin City is an example of how a new law to fast-track housing can backfire in lower-income communities. Kenny Choi has more on the neighbors fighting for their voices to be heard.
Betty Hodges' parents migrated to Marin City during World War II to find work in the neighboring shipyard. She's fighting to stop an approved 74-unit apartment complex from being built across the street from her childhood home.
People who came here from the South looking for opportunity, and they didn't realize that they were going to have to fight for their rights and the right to remain here.
Demolition is underway at 825 Drake after a year of protest. Residents fear the influx of hundreds of new dwellers will accelerate gentrification and push people of color out.
It's a fight for power because Marin City has never had power over its own destiny.
Property values are so high now, there's no property that's sold in Marin City at this point that's bought by a person of color.
Pushback against high-density housing abounds across the state. Hodges' group Save Our City is not against affordable housing initiatives, but argues the majority of the county's public housing is already concentrated in Marin City, and that not considering public input is wrong.
We want to make sure not just that, quote, affordable housing comes to our community, but the kind of housing that will support people who already live here.
Don't do things without the community of people who live and reside here and who are concerned about what happens here.
Senate Bill 35, which became law in 2018, makes it easier for certain housing projects to be approved in urban areas without public input or environmental review, leaving the Marin County Community Development Agency no other option.
The county did approve the project. We were required to do so under state law.
We've had a few years of the tool. We've seen where it works. We've seen where there's some discomfort. How can we make it better?
Abram Diaz of the Nonprofit Housing Association of Northern California says an amendment to the law through SB 423 will allow for communities of high segregation and low resources in the future to have a stronger voice, but still believes more housing for all is the solution, especially for those who can least afford it.
We've not built enough housing over the last few decades. So now we're trying to flip the equation. What if we accelerate the construction? Will we be better as a state for it?
Save Our City argues they're being forced to accept a massive project to help the county meet housing requirements under state law.
I don't think we can recover as a community and be the community that my parents and other parents, other of our ancestors wanted Marin City to be.
The county says there are 3 other ongoing SB 35 projects within the county, but that 825 Drake is the only one in an unincorporated area.
The Marin Housing Authority confirms that 60% of the county's public housing is in Marin City. Now, Kenny reached out multiple times to SB 35 author State Senator Scott Wiener to talk about its impact on Marin City residents. He was unavailable for comment.